Throw something into a black hole. A book, a planet, doesn't matter. It crosses the edge, and from out here, the black hole barely changes. Whatever made that thing what it was is just gone. Except black holes don't last forever. Give it long enough and the whole thing fades away. So where did all of it go? Here's the strange part. Throw in a star, or a diamond, or a whole library. From the outside, they'd all end up looking exactly the same. A black hole only really hangs on to three things: how heavy it is, whether it's got any charge, and how fast it's spinning. Everything else, gone. Or maybe not gone. Maybe just tucked somewhere we can't see. And you're probably thinking, so what? Who cares if the details get lost? Here's the thing. When physicists say information, they don't mean a file or a message. They mean whatever makes one thing different from another. And there's a quiet rule sitting under all of physics. You can jumble those details up, burn a book to ash, but you can't truly erase them. Run it backwards, and in principle, every page comes home. The universe just doesn't lose track. Which is what makes a black hole so weird. It looks like the one thing that actually forgets. But it doesn't. Get up close to that edge, and it's packed with hidden detail. And the strange part is, how much it holds has nothing to do with the space inside. It's all about the surface. Everything else stores information on the inside. A black hole keeps it on the skin. So which is it? Forgets everything. Or hiding too much. Now, all of this only matters if a black hole sticks around, and it turns out it doesn't, right? At the edge, empty space isn't really empty, and a faint glow starts leaking out. And no, that's not stuff escaping from inside. Nothing gets out of there. This is something the edge itself is doing. But that glow carries energy away. So the black hole shrinks. The smaller it gets, the faster it goes, until there's nothing left but the glow. So let's just follow the information and see where it ends up. Either it's stuck inside, or it rode out with the glow. But hang on, there's no inside anymore. The black hole is gone, and when you study that glow, every last bit of it looks the same. Totally blank. Nothing in there tells you what fell in. So it's not inside, it's not in the glow, which leaves one answer. It's gone. And that's the answer that isn't allowed. And this is what drove physicists a little crazy. It's not that one side is smart and the other is dumb. Every piece checks out on its own. Relativity says the black hole can fade away. The math at the edge says the glow is blank. Quantum mechanics says information doesn't just vanish. Each one's fine. Put all three together, and you get something that can't happen. Hawking's take, back in the 70s, was bold. Maybe quantum mechanics is the part that's broken. Most physicists hated that idea, so they went looking for an escape hatch and found a weird one. Maybe everything inside a region is really written on the surface around it. In certain stripped-down toy universes, you could rewrite a black hole as ordinary particles on a boundary. Particles that can't lose information. For a second, it felt like a fix. Then it turned on them. Getting the information out seemed to demand a wall of fire at the edge, and relativity says no way. So, how do you settle this? You watch that glow as the black hole ages and track how tangled it gets with the hole. If the information's truly lost, that tangle just climbs forever. But if it's coming back, the line has to bend and fall. And a few years ago, when people did the gravity math right, that's exactly what showed up. The reason is bizarre. Part of the inside turns out to be part of the outside. It was tangled with the glow the whole time. So, mystery solved? Not really. Most of this works in clean, stripped-down universes, not the messy one we actually live in. We've shown the information can come back. What we still can't say is exactly how you'd pull it back out of that faint glow. And the deeper theory all of this points to real quantum gravity. Nobody's written that down yet. But step back and think about what this fight is really over. We've built theories that nail almost everything we can measure. And one black hole is still enough to make us ask what information even is. That thing we dropped in at the start was never really the point. The real mystery is that the universe made a kind of promise. It doesn't forget, and we're only beginning to figure out how.